Hi there, and welcome to the Neckpour. My name's Lewis, and welcome to the Whisky Review channel, where I give you my thoughts and opinions on a particular bottle of whisky from the Neckpour all the way down to the Dregs. You join me here for the Dregs of this bottle, the Thompson Bros North Highland Blend 8-year-old, and what a blended malt it has been. Before we get into the video, I would just like to say, please drop me a like if you've enjoyed the content. Drop me a comment if you've tried this or anything else from Thompson Brothers, or if there's anything you'd like to see me review. And please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to see more from me. But yeah, as we get into this bottle, it's been one that I've really thoroughly enjoyed right from the get-go. From the Neckpour right the way down, it's just super easy drinking, and it's to me everything a blend kind of should be. The cheeky Tesco packaging and the message on the back hitting out at Amazon just all add to the package. But yeah, let's pour ourselves a little drop and see where we are. As you can see, I've not got a huge amount left, and I do want to leave a measure to go into my infinity bottle. But yeah, let's get this poured. Nice little cork on it as well. Pour myself a nice measure there, still leaving a reasonable amount to go in. And one thing I can't get over with this whiskey, clearly being natural colour, is just how lovely and light it is. Must have been in some, plenty of refill barrels, I would suggest, have gone into this. And it just, the colour is just so lovely, and people are super surprised by it, especially those that aren't super into whiskey, because they're shocked at how much flavour can be in something that this is pale. It's got a wonderful nose to it, super honeyed, and it's almost to me grapes on the nose more so than grain. Bags of honey, lots of grapes, and a real kind of complexity to it that you only get from a blend. But I do have to say, I'm not sure my notes today are going to be the best. You can probably hear in my voice I'm overcoming a bit of a cold that I've picked up in the middle of the English summer, which is always amusing. But yeah, let's have a little sip of this and see what we think. I mean, that just sits perfectly. I believe it's 42.9, is it? Yeah, 42.9%, this bottle. And it's just perfect to that ABV. You've got a lovely mouthfeel, and it's just such easy drinking whiskey. Kind of perfect for any occasion, perfect to crack out around anyone, but there's still enough complexity and flavour for the purist, the connoisseur out there to really sink their teeth into. Again, bags and bags of fruit on the palate, going through citrus fruits. You've got a bit of rind, but a real juiciness to it. And yeah, citrus fruits, a little bit of a kind of heathery, sort of flowery sort of note as well. And then some more richly, biting into a really juicy peach or nectarine. And then it finishes with just lashings of honey drizzled over everything. Almost no oak whatsoever to this. But just the slightest hint of astringency at the back end, just to show it has been barrel aged almost. But it's just wonderfully well put together, and it's a real testament to the Thompson Brothers' ability as blenders as much as anything, because they're 3 barrels that have been selected, or 3 or more barrels, and it's from a minimum of 3 whiskies that have been blended together, that just pair so beautifully well together. Yeah, you've got heaps and heaps of honey on the finish. You've got little pops of various kind of different fruits as it finishes through the palate, a lovely warmth, and it's incredibly rich and mouth coating considering it's, down at 42.9. As it's got the mouthfeel of a 46% plus whiskey that we're looking for. And yeah, it's been one that I've just really, really enjoyed. And I would have to say, again, love the artwork, love the art style, love the little digs at the big corporations and talking about supporting your local retailers. I'm all for that because that is where we should be spending our money on whiskey, with people who are experts who can help us and guide us on our journey, as opposed to these big mega corporations who will just sell anything they can make a profit on. And again, at sub £30, it's just ridiculous value is this bottle. And, it's the first thing from the Thompson Brothers I've tried, but they are sort of well on my radar now. I will be looking at kind of the other things they put out. I know there's another round of their mystery malts coming soon that I might have to have a look into, although I am on a bit of a whiskey spending ban as it's only a few weeks till we go to Scotland. And I'm sure I'll be coming back with a bottle or two after a couple of distillery tours. But no, they're well on my radar for something else. And again, if something like this is discounted again in the run up to Christmas, well, any of my friends out there who are into whiskey, you're probably looking at your Christmas present right here. But no, to sum up on this one, it's just been a real joy of a whiskey to drink through. It's lovely, it's light, it's delicate, but there's plenty of complexity to it. I've enjoyed it on all kinds of weathers, in all kinds of company. It's come with me in a hip flask to a wedding recently. I've shared it with people who are whiskey lovers and kind of relative newbies alike. And no one's had anything negative to say about this bottle. And in fact, everyone's been surprised that whiskey can be like this, because I think it's so easy to categorize whiskey until you really understand whiskey as either really heavily peated, kind of Lafroig stuff, which you've drunk from your dad's cupboard, or super rich, heavy sherry bombs. And this is that opposite side. It's that light, it's that floral, it's, just lovely, lovely, easy drinking, well crafted spirit. And I could wax effusively over this bottle because I have truly, truly loved the experience with it. It's not changed hugely from the Neckpour to the Dregs in that I think I've had it it's been open for about 4.5, 5 months. It's not changed massively. It's probably calmed down a little bit. The alcohol was integrated a little bit better as it's oxidized, and it's lost a couple of those kind of really high estery, real lemon juice, sharp tartness. That sort of mellowed out slightly, and a bit more of that kind of stony fruits come through. But it's amazing to me how something that's so light looking can be so rich and honeyed at the same time. And yeah, it's just an absolute corker of a blend. This is it's really good, and it also highlights to those that poo-poo them just how brilliant a blend can be. But before I wax lyrical any further about this, I think it's probably where we should leave this one. I think it's firm to say that I am a convert to the Thompson Brothers and to this particular bottle. And yeah, certainly we'll be looking out for another bottle of something like this in the future. Before we go, I would just like to say, if you have enjoyed the video, please do drop me a like, drop me a comment if you've tried this and have any thoughts, or there's anything else you'd like to see me review. And if you'd like to see anything more from myself, please do hit the subscription button and the notification bell, because it's hugely appreciated. But I'd like to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this review with me today. It's hugely appreciated by me. And I'd love to see you again for another episode of the Neckpour, the Dregs, or just my thoughts and opinions on whiskey. But until then, I'd just like to say cheers, Salancha, and I'll see you again.